Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, episode 55 of Who Should You Choose, the video series where I go through all the previous videos, comments, and questions and help you guys out with your hut lineups. We have got hockey today, real life NHL hockey, and again, don't get it twisted. I'm a diehard Sharks fan, but you know, I had the Leafs event last night. Leafs hat was lying around. Plus, I want to see some Leafs. You know what? I grew up watching the Leafs. I want to see them do well. I cannot wait to see that Canadian division specifically. I want to see rivalries rebuilt. I mean, we're going to get the Battle of Alberta like 7 or 8 times. We're going to see Toronto, Montreal a ton. As a Sharks fan out in the Pacific, man, there is a 2-week stretch where it's back-to-back against Vegas, Anaheim, LA, and Anaheim. And again, if you have not been able to ever watch West Coast hockey, again, maybe you're from where I am and weren't interested in a California team, those 2 weeks might be the best hockey that we are going to see in the regular season just because they hate each other. Like, though, all those teams absolutely despise each other, so it's going to be fun. Anyways, that being said, let's get into today's questions, see what we've got. A couple of notification squad guys. Again, if you want your chance to get your question answered, guys, the best way to do it is be subscribed and then turn notifications on. That way, when the video goes live, you're going to be one of the first people to go in and post your question. And you don't really have to post your question right away. You can literally just type first, second, third, edit, whatever, and then you can go and edit your comment later. Just that way it holds your spot. That's what a lot of people do. So, all right, let's get into this. Evan Dyer says first, what's up? Cam Coates. Morning, Sleeves. Thanks for the advice. I got the silver Charbonneau. Oh, my God. Carbono, and he plays fantastic. Sorry, I haven't had my coffee yet. Plays great for me so far. Have a great day. Keep up the awesome content. Thanks, Coach. Hey, Cam, I say this all the time, but man, I appreciate. I mean, you don't always have questions, but you always in the notification squad, and you're always saying some nice things. So I appreciate it, my man. All right, Hunzi, another one that is always in first. When you looked at my team and suggested that guy with Workhorse to replace McCarr, the issue I'm having is I'm in heavy synergy prison. My only extra synergy is Howitzer, which my fourth line wingers have. So I need 2 to Workhorse winger to replace 1. I'll have 6 synergies. So I mean, if you need 2 to Workhorse, man, there's very limited options. Like, you're looking at, oh my goodness, the Ovechkin. Like, yeah, like you're looking at, if you replace Pasternak, you have 1 extra Howitzer with Ovechkin. That's like the only way to do it. You have to find someone with 2 to Workhorse there, and that's just extremely difficult to do, dude. Like, sometimes, guys, when you're in heavy synergy prison, if you're not like hut rich, I know if you watch my streams and whatnot, I've kind of overkill and overloaded, but again, I play the game for a living, so having a good team is kind of paramount. But yeah, dude, it's gonna be very difficult. I would not get hung up on synergies too much. Like, what you have now, getting Workhorse to your team is not going to drastically change much, okay? So I posted a video yesterday of Distributor and Spark. I think those are the 2 most important now, just because, I think Swarm is still incredibly important, and I've been preaching it since the launch of the game. There's so many cards now that have Spark. At the beginning of the game, it just was very difficult to have 2 team synergies. It was almost impossible. But now we've got a lot of double synergy guys. Oh my goodness, that's good. Lamplighter from King's Coast, my guys. Code no sleeves, save 10% off. Evan Muller, hey sleeves, I have about 50,000 coins. I'm just looking at an idea of what to save up for. I was thinking about getting a Master Set right-handed D-man, thinking of either Doughty or Parayko. Synergy doesn't matter as they're replacing Subban. Okay, let's take a look at Decor. 88 Subban's not bad. I remember when he came out, I mean, he doesn't have good synergies, but like, he's not bad by any means. You have 50,000 coins, like, You're looking, yeah, I mean, Doughty is probably, again, I hate this, but Doughty is probably the cheapest right-handed defenseman at the top end, like at that high end. He is probably the one you want to go for, and then, honestly, I'm thinking about making that I have Rob Blake untradeable. I'm thinking about making Rob Blake when he comes out, the 86. Hey, Sleeves, thanks for carrying YouTube so hard and making me half decent at Hut. No problem, William. Here's my free-to-play team. All right, Lemieux, Couturier, Svetch, Brick, Crosby, Malkin. All right, it's not a bad squad. He's left his defense last, which is what I recommend to do. I listened to you, went ahead and got Lemieux and built Distributor. I'm thinking about building either Swarm or Spark. I want to keep Malkin because he is my brother's favorite player, but I'm thinking about replacing McCarr because he's a liability for my sins. What do I do? Always keep your favorite players, boys. Does not matter what I say. Doesn't matter what pros are telling you. If you're playing Hockey Ultimate Team, you always have your favorite players, guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're playing the game for fun at the end of the day. It's a hockey game. You want to be using your favorite players. Always choose your favorite players. So that means you got to move Makar. And that's fine. I mean, you got the 84 one. Excuse me. The 84 Makar. You can replace him. Like, there's a bunch you can replace with. Like, I would even like the base Letang will work. But that's all going to depend. You have 110,000 coins. I would recommend getting a substantial upgrade on right defense. Dynamic duo Jeff Petrie is a really good option with Speedster. But yeah, you definitely want to look at your defense there. Makar, not a huge fan of that. I think that's the one that has Magician. I'd move on from him for sure. That Holos is really good. I think again with the Distributor, and Trouba's not bad either. So yeah, I would look at that Petrie. Nicholas says hello. Hey man. Her says, what's up, Sleeves? My favorite content creator right now. Yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that it's just favorite content creator ever. All right? No, I'm just kidding. Well, maybe. Who's to say? All right, took your advice and picked up Team of the Year Hedman. He is great in the D zone, but I'm not a huge fan of his movement, agility, size in the offensive zone. So before I go any further, again, this is a video that I 100% plan on doing, guys. Again, the San Jose Sharks event, that will end this week. If you guys haven't watched, now is the time. Tonight, 9 p.m., the third round of the $25,000 San Jose Shark esports event. You need to be watching that. It's on the San Jose Shark Twitch channel, twitch.tv/San Jose Sharks. That'll be at 9 p.m. But once those are done, boys, I can do a lot more content that requires a lot more time. So like the tip videos I do, those take hours because I want to find the appropriate clips and whatnot. And the one I'm going to do is how to protect the puck and how to use the big body players. So Hedman, yeah, you're not going to be able to dangle and, do half spins and things like that. But the way that Hedman is really good is if you protect the puck, same thing with Line A, if you have Line A. Hold it on the backhand along the boards, and you're just holding guys off. Like, they'll try to bump you, all that kind of stuff. Hedman's so big. There's times where I literally skate him in from the point along the boards, and he's just getting run into the whole time, and he just holds on to it. But, yeah, you're right. He does suffer from, just that quickness, that agility. But, yeah, you have to use him right in the offensive zone. But defensively, it's fantastic. I activated Spark this week, and it feels great. Makar now has 88 body checking. That's not bad. And he sure feels amazing for me. One of my favorites at the moment. Okay. But I've got a 77 McMichael with Speedster and Distributor to keep everything together. And Gudis to keep Howitzer. Thinking about going 89 Gabrick for Bellevaux to get rid of him and Moser in for Sir RV to activate Shutdown, as well as improve Makar's checking even more and give my defenders a better slap shot, also upgrading Couturier and Besser. I like the thought process here, man. But McMichael is still an issue, and Sittler is too expensive right now. One can say, I'm entering the Synergy Gulag. Well, I've been there, my dude. Here's my team rocking right now. It almost shut down. Messing around with my lines, but this is what I'm liking so far. So, Besser, Couturier, Cooch, Lemieux. He's got McMichael down there. Yeah, that's clearly your, yeah. Only one not helping with Sins is Cooch, but he is staying. I love the 90 Cooch. I used him, and I took out Gretzky for him for a little while. Obviously, I put him back in once I got out of Synergy Prison, but he's a really good card. Got 4 GCs and 110k for rewards. Also have 84 carbon. I'm not sure if I upgrade. Does I have GCs and not icon collectibles? Carbon wouldn't help you, man. You've already got Kopitar and Bellevaux. He would help you out getting out of Synergy Prison, though. Do you think it will be a big event? I would save for this event. I will 100% say that. Wait to upgrade my fantasy cards or take the untradeable. I would save up GCs for this next event just by going on based on history. So we got Team of the Year, and then we got fantasy, but it was obviously not what they intended. So they just kind of released it, what they had, and then the European Hockey Club one, which is, I don't want to say a filler event, but again, just based on timing, it's only a 1 week event. So I would 1000% save for this one. I think it's going to be a really good idea. So just hold tight, man, with McMichael. If you go Sittler, that's fine. Bellevaux goes to the wing, but I think that's overkill. I would just wait for the next event. Hi, Sleeves. I have 30k. And I don't know who to go for next. I only have a few tradable players, being my Nylander and Taylor Hall and Sider. Here is my team. Nylander, Gretzky, Lafleur. Okay. 30k, don't know who to go for next. Being my only tradable players. So the 89 Nylander. That's your number one right-handed winger. I'd probably sell him for what you can get. Upgrade. You need Couturier, man, because what you could do is if you upgraded Couturier as far as you could, you can put Lemieux on the wing, and then have Couturier up top here. You're really depth at center. Crosby's what you want to get rid of, and then put Sakic on the wing as well. So 2 centermen's probably what you're aiming for. But I would go. You need to get Couturier, guys. I say this all the time. Any team that doesn't have Couturier, that's one of the first things I'm gonna say. Meditation vacation. Hey, sleeves. What should I upgrade on my team? I have 150,000 coins. My team has distributor. Speedster howitzer. I plan on getting Paul Coffey. I did the 87 set twice and got him. So did I, man. I would give up. You don't want to get trapped in that. LaFleur, Lemieux, Morenz. Okay, you have 150k. Duchesne, McDavid. Okay, so you need left-handed winger. I would honestly get the base McDavid to replace your actual just cover McDavid, for sure. Then Bellio, Bork and Chelios, Pronger, Carlson, Hedman. Rene, that I made a dumb choice at the start of the year. Same with McDavid. Okay, anyway, Sleeves, what would you change and who would you buy with my coins or keep saving? Thanks a lot, man. So definitely get the base McDavid. He's too cheap and too good for that price point if you need help on the left wing. After that, you're in the same situation as the previous guy. Grab Couturier and put Lemieux on the wing. Or Gretzky. Actually, honestly, put Gretzky on the wing because if Gretzky goes your first line, you've got Couturier, like Lafleur, Couturier, Gretzky, which is my first line literally on my God squad. And then you could go Lemieux, Nylander, Lemieux, and Duchesne, or base McDavid, which is probably where I would go. That's where I would start right there. So get Couturier for sure. Spend your coins to try and upgrade him. And your defense is fine. That Pronger I hate, but he'll get an upgrade soon enough. Hey, Steve, where are the New York Islanders cards? Man, I actually had a conversation with the Hut Dev bringing up the fact that they haven't had a I was just randomly thinking about it. They haven't had a master set ever since I covered NHL. So I would expect them to get some love, I would hope, in the next little while, because I agree. The New Jersey Devils will surprise everyone. Have a great season. Save this. Dude. Maybe if they were in any other division, bro. I feel so bad for actually, I don't really feel bad for the Devils because they keep getting first overalls. The Sabres, man. The Sabres, I think, more than any other team, got absolutely railed because they kind of went all in with Taylor Hall. And they've got to play in this division where there's like 6 teams that could potentially win the division. It's insane. Thanks for the content, as always, man. Thank you, dude. I want to work towards Swarm this lineup, but I think I'm stuck until more affordable 2-time Swarm options come out. Team's a little rough after selling a bunch of guys for Team of the Year. So he's got 180,000 coins. He's got Lafleur, Couturier, Koivu, Team of the Year Pasta, Mario Hintz, Base Stamkos, Crosby, Sakic, Laine, Sundin, Keller, Team of the Year Hedman. All right, so you've got how many coins? 180? Like, you're getting up there. Like, so... It's funny because base Stamkos is so overpowered. Like, if you go back and look, again, so, like, when NHL comes out, right, and they're making their first initial content, you don't know the meta, right? Like, you don't know what's going to play well. And that Stamkos card with Howitzer, same with Sagan, like, that Stamkos card is better than a lot of, like, Team of the Weeks and stuff that come out now still. It's insane. So your fourth line is what needs work. Everything else is actually pretty good. That being said, you do need left-handed wingers. You need an elite one. I would look for the 87 duo Matthews. That's not a bad price, around 100, a little over 100K. That's probably the only thing, man. I mean, if you want, honestly, instead of doing that, you could probably save up a little bit more for another master set item. Like, you could look for Nobles and put Mario on the wing. That's something that a lot of people have been doing lately. I think that might be the route. Edler is the GOAT. He needs a Master Set card. I actually took Edler in the Chell Fantasy Hockey League. We did an auction draft of myself, Tactics, Nasher, X-Tech, Nuge, Don't Be Sawed, all the boys. So I actually took Edler in there. He's going to be a good fantasy guy, I think, like for hits and blocks and whatnot. Hey, Sleeps, how you doing? Love the vids. Thanks, man. I don't really know where to go with my lineup next. I have 120K, no collectibles. Here's the squad. He's got Lemieux, Gretzky, McDavid, Svetch, Crosby, Solani, Brick, Bowser, Holik, and Hull. I'm working towards distributor. Okay. So, in my opinion, you need Couturier first. That'll bump Giroux to the lineup, and then upgrade him all the way up to the top. You're working towards distributor. So I don't know if you watched my video on it. My video came out after these comments, so I'm not sure if you watched it or not. But that's probably the best route. Is I would there's a way to get, like, if you have Fiddler, your backup goal, your goal and your backup goalie both have distributor. That's 5 right there. You have Lemieux, that's 6. So you only need like 4, or you only need 4 more, and I think Howe has it. So that's. Do need it. Who am I missing? I just did this video. I mean, you instead of the 85 Stamkos. I'm assuming you mean the 86 Stamkos. That's a good card, but you can get rid of that Stamkos and go the team of the week 85 Matthew Barzal. It's probably a better route just because it'll help you get distributor. But 120,000 coins. I mean, you could get that. I would get Couturier first and then look at that Barzal. Hut team's got Nylander, Mario, McDavid, Lafleur, Crosby, Gaborik, Pedersen. Distributor howitzer activated. Can get 2 collectibles per week, or coins really right now. I have 400k. Let's see. 89 Crosby. Oh, you have Spark activated. Okay, so you're gonna be in like Synergy Prison, it looks like. I do not like Sundin on the wing. If Nattinen is tradable, I would move Nattinen for a right-handed winger that has distributor. Why can't I think of one off the top of my head? Do you have Lemieux? Oh, dude. Oh, no, you have Mario. I would move Mario to the wing. Then you need a centerman with it. I'm trying to think of my team, guys. I'm trying to think of my team in the back of my head, and I'm just drawing such a blank. You need a high-end card, 400k. Come on, let's think here. It's a master item for sure. Man, why is this driving me? I don't know why this is stumping me so bad. I know everyone is probably screaming at me while I'm doing this. If there's a clear 400k, like roughly, I don't have the auction house pulled up, but distributor card. My goodness, why can't I think of something? Who's your goalie? Lavish and Niederberger. Oh, you know what you could do? Grab the distributor Timo Meier from the. That card is dropping so hard in price because everyone's saving for this new event, and the real good Meier is the other one. But that card's not bad with distributor because you would move Lemieux over to wing, like move Lemieux over to wing, sell Nattinen, move Sundin to center. Okay. Or leave Sundin. It'd have to be a lefty. Oh. Come into my stream later. Like, come into my stream, Pasternak, if you can. I'm streaming from 12 to 5, I believe, today. There's somebody, and I'm sorry, I just can't, off the top of my head, I can't, it's just stumping me for some reason. And I know that there's one that's very, very obvious, and I just can't think about it. Because you needed to, no, let's figure it out here. 400k, all the ones you need, the problem is you need distributor. Wait. Oh, wait, no, you don't. You have distributor activated. Oh my god, my bad, dude. Okay, I apologize here. All right, so the card that I would look for is Koivu. Koivu is the card that I would go out and grab because you need another center or a left-handed winger. So you want to move Mario to the wing. I apologize, guys. You move Mario to the wing, okay, and then grab Koivu. He can be your first-line center if you want, which I think he should be. And then move Nattinen out of your team and put Sundin at center. That's what I would do personally, or take Sundin out of your lineup if you can. But Nattinen you can at least sell, as he is tradable here. Then everything else I like. The McDavid you probably want to look to upgrade as well, but that's gonna depend on your coins. I like Koivu's price right now. Still, your defense is fine, so that's who I would go out and grab. I have Spark and I'm 4 away from distributor and will have 400k or more after my top 50 finished. #flex. Let's go. Not sure to buy though, as I'm open to any position, but don't want to spend 150K on a bum player as distributor. Any suggestions for 2 defensemen and a left winger? Prices are under 250K, please. You're the goat, and I watched your Spark and distributor build. I guess I'm looking for better players to compete in D2. Coffee Sakic, or is that a waste because I don't have enough coins to upgrade them right away? Coffee Sakic's fine. I'm not a huge fan of Coffee's price point though. Like I said, he's very good left-handed defenseman, but his price was so high and he was so valuable at the beginning of the year because there was no good left-handed defenseman. So Coffee Sakic would be a good option. In terms of other distributor, that's really your only way. I mean, you can go with Ginla. A Ginla is really cheap, but you need a left-handed winger. So Sakic is definitely your play. And then 2 defensemen is tough. Coffee, yeah, you definitely want to have one. I would go that route. Honestly, those 2 for that price, yeah, I would probably go that route. All right, guys, so sorry for anyone else I couldn't get to your questions, but again, just remember, subscribe with notifications on, and then comment first. Again, you don't have to pull out your whole full comment. Again, a lot of these people just edit them. They post and then just edit later on. Guys, also, what I started to do on my Twitch channel is I'm starting to review gameplay of subscribers to start my stream. So if you ever want your gameplay reviewed, hop in the stream. I'm not going to lie, I had a blast doing it. It's been a while since I've done my whole channel was started on like tip videos, things like that. And I have a blast doing it, so I'm just excited, to do that again. And it's been really fun. We did one yesterday, and it was really helpful. A lot of people really enjoyed it. So I'm probably going to throw them up on YouTube as well, because a lot of the stuff that you see is from the average player. And I think that no matter what, even if it's not your own gameplay, you'll definitely get something out of it. And guys, don't forget to check out the new podcast on the Bolts Gaming channel. I did a new podcast with Kesso, one of the best players in terms of mechanics and knowledge in the game, and it was a really, really good episode, so make sure you check that out. It's on Spotify under Bolts Gaming. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll see you next time.